Trossard trying to make space for a shot. He has done, and there's a sting in the tail for the Bees.
And you've won 4 games already this season. Last season, of course, you won 9. So does that lift the pressure off of the team early on, the fact that you started so well?
I mean, obviously, it lifts the pressure because we literally got nearly half of the points that we got last season, which is really good. But at the same time, it puts the pressure high because we need to keep that consistency. For ourselves, we want to keep doing that well. So, I mean, the pressure's still there, to be honest.
As a team and yourself as well, you've kept 4 clean sheets this season. Why do you think defensively you've been so resilient and so tough to break down this season?
I mean, like I said, last season, obviously, by myself as well, coming into the team late, was just about knowing each other, and this year we just know where we are. We don't really even need to talk to each other. We just know our positioning. I can talk to them, they will listen to me. It's just trust relationship, and I think that building a relationship between me, the back four, and the back four by themselves is really important, and we have got to that point right now.
And how much does Graham sort of stress to the team that, you know, being defensively solid is a big part of how he wants you to play as a collective?
Of course, what Graham and I think every manager wants a solid back four and goalkeeper, and obviously that's what he was looking for. He built the back four with me as well, and I think he got to the point of what he wanted. I mean, it's working right now, so.
And I watched your interview back after your Premier League debut, and you said you don't really get nerves before matches. Ahead of a game like against City, do you normally feel nerves in big matches like that?
Obviously, you feel a little pressure, but I mean, it's what I've been doing all my life, so not really nerves. I feel more nervous to do an interview like this than to play a game, to be honest. When I step onto the pitch, I just feel like home. It's what I like to do, it's what I love to do, and it just feels normal.
And you are doing so well. I mean, I've got a great stat here. You've actually kept the 5th highest number of clean sheets since October 2020, behind Ederson, Edouard Mendy, Emi Martinez and Hugo Lloris. You've kept 14. How proud does that make you feel, and how do you assess your development?
Well, obviously, I always want to put myself with the best, and doing that, keeping the clean sheets, obviously help with the back four as well, that they're doing unbelievable. I mean, it's games that I had to make 1 save, and if you see the stats, Dan Burn does 3 blocks, Danke does another 4 blocks. We're just working together unbelievably right now. So obviously, with the help of all of them, I'm just really happy to keep keeping that level, clean sheets, save percentages, and everything is just to put me up there with everyone.
Are you quite into looking at your stats after games and sort of analysing them?
Not much, a little bit. It's always more than me looking, it's people telling me, to be honest. But yeah, it's always fun to have a look at them, especially when it's going good.
And what factors do you think have helped contribute to you sort of progressing so quickly as a goalkeeper?
Obviously, with the help of Ben Roberts, which is my goalkeeper coach, every training session, studying every little error, every technique, game by game, studying the game before we play, and then playing it, and then after the game, studying what we done wrong, what we done well, what to keep doing the same, what to change, positioning, decision making, all of that. Obviously, is probably what has helped me the most, just studying the game and every single action.
And your form at Brighton has led to you being called up to the Spanish national team in terms of the squad. I mean, what has that experience been like for you?
I mean, it's been unbelievable. Obviously, like I said, working game by game and not thinking about the future, then things come with that. So the call came. Obviously, I've been in 5 call-ups right now. I feel proud of the team now. Really happy. It's like a dream come true, which now feels normal, which is quite weird. But it's just unbelievable to be able to go there, be part of that team and train. And well, I got a little 20 minutes in one game. It's just unbelievable experience, you know.
Oh, you deserve to be there, of course. I mean, but what has that experience been like for your family, for your parents? How proud has it made them?
I mean, obviously my parents are the people that has helped me the most when I was young, taking me everywhere and thinking that one day I could get to that position. And obviously now being there, and it has come quite quick as well. For them, it's kind of like they can't believe it, and they're really happy, obviously.
And I know in a previous interview you said that you sort of looked up to and modelled your game on Iker Casillas, but also David de Gea. Of course, you're alongside him in the Spanish national team squad as well. What have you learnt from him?
Obviously, he's the keeper I look up since I moved to England. I was always watching him and everything, just how unbelievable he was. And obviously learn from him. Obviously I learned in the past. Right now when I'm playing at my level, I'm trying to do a different game. But obviously just talking to him and knowing the experience he has, he always gives you little tips and stuff. And obviously now we're good friends, and it's just another thing that is hard to believe, but it's normal now, so I'm really happy for that.
When you first went to the Spanish national team and he was there, was it a slightly surreal moment to see him, to know you'd be training with him as well?
Well, it's hard to surprise me, but after like a couple of minutes, I was just normal. I talked to him for a couple of minutes, and it just felt normal.
And what areas of your game are you looking to improve on, and how far do you want to go, and how far do you believe you can go as a goalkeeper?
Well, I believe myself I can always go all the way, but obviously, like I said, I'm going game by game, training by training session, and just concentrating on every game, and whatever comes in the future will come.